Hello and welcome to my weekly album review video. I'm David and I'll be talking about some of the albums I listened to this week. And first up was the Moody Blues, Keys of the Kingdom. This is one from 1991 and comes after the Moody Blues Sur la Mer. And this, like most of the later Moody Blues albums, most of the songs are written by Justin Hayward and John Lodge. Yeah, Justin Hayward's got a great voice. This one isn't quite as good as the other ones. Yeah, I think it has a lot of drum programming, this album. I don't think Graham Edge had so much to do on this record. And I'm not sure that Ray Thomas had so much to do with it either. But yeah, it's alright, yeah. Say What You Mean Part 1 and 2 is good, yeah. Yeah, so that's the Moody Blues, Keys of the Kingdom. Okay, after that one I listened to Catch Bullet 4 by Cat Stevens, and that's from 1972. And the hit off that album was one called Sitting, and that's quite a nice song. But I also liked the 18th Avenue, Kansas City Nightmare. That was quite a good one. And that had some great electric piano on that one. That was good. It also had a good song, Silent Sunlight. Another good one on that one. Yeah, then I listened to one by Glenn Kaiser and Daryl Mansfield. That one's Slow Burn. And that one is very, very bluesy and very acoustic. They've basically gone and done a whole lot of very old blues numbers there. And yeah, it's pretty much all just two guitars, vocals, harmonica. There's not a lot of other stuff on that. I think the album's slightly long, but it's very, very yeah, it's very good. It has things like Cover Me, You're Gonna Need Somebody on Your Bond, Jesus on the Main Line, On My Dying Bed, This Little Light, Been Down That Road, Slidin', Blessed Be. I think some of the songs were written by Glenn Kaiser and Daryl Mansfield, but most of these are quite old songs that they're doing. It's the follow-up to their album Trimmed and Burnin'. Yeah, that one's Slow Burn. Okay, after that one I listened to one from Oscar Peterson. Now Oscar Peterson is a great jazz pianist. And this one was his album Plays the Jerome Kern Songbook, and that's from 1959. That's actually amazing how many albums Oscar Peterson actually put out in 1959. Yeah, I don't know how he found the time, but he put out quite a few albums. And this has things like I Won't Dance, Can't Help Lovin' That Man, Old Man River, Lovely to Look At, Pick Yourself Up, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, The Way You Look Tonight. Yeah, it's got a lot of nice songs on that one. Yeah, so that was Oscar Peterson Plays the Jerome Kern Songbook. Okay, after that one I listened to, this was Oasis. Definitely Maybe. Yeah, and this one's great. Yeah, Rock and Roll Star is good. Yeah, Live Forever, that one's fantastic. That's probably my favourite on that album. Yeah, Cigarettes and Alcohol is another one that's really, really good, and Slide Away. Those are also good. Supersonic's good too, yeah. But yeah, that album is so full on. Just yeah, just wall of guitar sound. And yeah, Liam has such a great voice on those songs, yeah. Yeah, so that's really good, that one. That's the first album by Oasis, and yeah, definitely Maybe. That's a good one. After that one, I listened to Diana Ross, Lady Sings the Blues, and this is the soundtrack from the movie Lady Sings the Blues. This came out in 1972, and it's all a movie about Billie Holiday, who Diana Ross plays, but she doesn't really sing it in a Billie Holiday style. It's more of her own take on the songs. So it's a double album. The first two records don't have a lot of songs on, but do have a lot of dialogue from the movie, just interspersed with a few songs. And records, the second record, side 3 and 4, is just all songs. And it has things like Love a Man, Oh Where Can You Be, Strange Fruit, and God Bless the Child. And she does quite nice versions of those songs. Yeah, so that was quite good. After that one, I listened to, this was a live album, Kate Bush, and this was live at Hammersmith Odeon. Came out in 1994, but it was actually recorded in 1979. And after the success of her first two albums, she went on this tour, and it's the only tour she's actually done. She hasn't gone on tour since then. She's done very little concerts since then. Yeah, but it's got some nice things on this one. Moving is good. Don't Put Your Foot on the Heartbreak, Wow, Feel It, James and the Cold Gun, and of course Wuthering Heights, her big single. Yeah, it really this one actually comes with a video, and it really helps if you actually seen the video to understand how the songs go. She doesn't play a lot of piano on this. I think there's only one song that she plays piano on, and that's Feel It. And most of all of the rest, she's dancing and singing. And I think she was actually the first person to actually have one of these microphones that allowed you to sing and dance at the same time. The technology wasn't really around before that. So she was actually the first person to bring that into a show, which really allows her to move around. But yeah, her singing's great on it. Yeah, they do a really fantastic version of James and the Cold Gun, a song of her first album, The Kick Inside. But it's got an extended bit at the end where it's just an amazing guitar solo, punctuated by these amazing fill on the snare drum, which is kind of supposed to simulate gunshot. Yeah, but it's such a good guitar solo, that one. It's like an 8-minute version of James and the Cold Gun. And yeah, Wuthering Heights. It's just such a fantastic song, that one. So yeah, that's Kate Bush live at Hammersmith Odeon. Okay, after that one I listened to Jimmy Webb, Letters. It's another one from 1972. And Jimmy Webb's a great songwriter, and he's written a lot of great songs, but most of his songs, it's other people's versions of them that are really known. So he's not kind of so successful himself as a performer, but more as a songwriter. But this one actually has his own version of Galveston, the song that he wrote for Glenn Campbell. But yeah, it's very different, his version, yeah. He also does Love Hurts, Song Seller, and a great song, When Can Brown Begin? And yeah, this album has Fred Tackett on guitar. But it's quite a nice, easy listening record, that one, yeah. Okay, after that one I listened to Redbone, Already Here. That's another one from 1972. And the one I liked on that one was Power, Prelude to a Means. That was really, really good. They do a cover of Poison Ivy, that old song, and also an amazing one at the end, which was Already Here, Brujo. And it's like, I think it's about 9 minutes long, but it's real kind of jazz fusion. It just goes all over the place, yeah. So that was good. Okay, after that I listened to Mirrorball. This one is Neil Young, Mirrorball from 1995. And this is an album that he actually did with Pearl Jam. Yeah. It's very grungy, yeah. All except for the last song. Yeah, the good ones on this I like Song X, Peace and Love, and I'm the Ocean. I think I'm the Ocean's my favourite on this. And there's kind of like a short reprise of that one right at the end that he just plays on a little harmonium kind of keyboard. Yeah. But that's Mirrorball, Neil Young from 1995. Okay. After that one I listened to Elton John, The Big Picture. This was his album from 1997. And like a lot of Elton John's records, this one was co-written with Bernie Taupin, and also has Davy Johnston on guitar, the same guitarist he had in the early 70s. He's played on a lot of his albums, yeah. The big hit from this one was Something About the Way You Look Tonight. But yeah, it's got things like Long Way from Happiness, Live Like Horses, If the River Can Bend, The Big Picture, January. Yeah, that January was quite a nice one, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of not as good as his 70s output. And like a lot of his later stuff, I think the album's just slightly too long, yeah. But yeah, Big Picture by Elton John. After that one I listened to Strawbs, Bursting at the Seams from 1973. And I really, really liked that one. That was fantastic. I thought that one was so good. I think Strawbs had 2 hits off this album, and that was Part of the Union and Lay Down. And Lay Down is such a fantastic song. It was so nice, yeah. The other good ones on that album I liked was Flying and Stormy Down. And Down by the Sea just had a fantastic riff that it started and ended with, and just amazing backing vocals that song had. Yeah, so just like Grave New World, the album before that, Bursting at the Seams was so good. Yeah. Okay, another one I listened to was Mick Jagger, Goddess in the Doorway. That's his solo album from 2001. And this one has Pete Townsend plays guitar on some of these. It's got Jim Keltner on drums, and Bono does vocals on one of these songs. That song, he does vocals on a song called Joy, which was a very nice song. And one of the tracks has Lenny Kravitz. you know, playing almost everything on that track. Yeah, it's got things like Visions of Paradise, Dancing in the Starlight, Lucky Day, Everybody Getting High, Too Far Gone, Brand New Set of Rules. Yeah, he's kind of gone for a very current sound. Yeah, for 2001. Yeah, it you know, it really sounds that kind of time. Yeah, but yeah, it's all right. Just slightly too long. It's got a very silly kind of hidden track at the very end of that album. Yeah. Okay. Last of all, I listened to Roberta Flack. That was Killing Me Softly from 1973. And that's a very cruisy, kind of easy listening record. Yeah, that was nice. The title track of that album, Killing Me Softly, with his song, just has that's an amazingly good song, fantastic song. Has such nice electric piano. I really love the electric piano on that. Yeah, so it just sounds so good. Yeah. She also does a Janis Ian song, Jessie. And another one I really like on that one was When You Smile, a song written by Ralph MacDonald and William Salter. And I think that was a hit for Shirley Bassey. But yeah, that's such a nice song, and it had a real kind of Dixieland jazz feel to that one. Yeah, that was good. She also ends the album with a like 10-minute version of Suzanne, the Leonard Cohen song, and yeah, that was good. Yeah, so Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly from 1973, and that's been my weekly album review for this week. I'm David, and hope to see you again next time. Bye.